In this video we will make our first shop and a bee transportation system. Let's just create. So in this video I wanna use the honey that I made last episode to make a lot of bees. I have already made a little bit, but what I wanna do, I wanna make a shop at spawn and I wanna make like a little warehouse. So what I wanna have my mega base over there. So my mega base over here. My warehouse will say over here, will my warehouse be? It will say, okay, I'm out of iron. Please send me some iron with the factory gases. It will send a package to my warehouse. If my shop needs iron, my shop will ask to the warehouse, hey, do you have iron and can I get some iron? Then the warehouse looks, if it has iron, it will send iron with the bees to my shops. I don't want to use like transport trucks because I want to use those bees. I want to try and use them. So let's go build a shop, I think. So let's go. So my shop is done. So we have this kind of building that looks the same, as my house. We have this little carpet, we have a lot of lights, some windows, and we have a lot of table glass where I can sell a lot of stuff. This will be a shop that will sell a lot of stuff like potatoes, some rocks, iron, just a general store. So I can sell like a lot of stuff, like this kind of products, and rare products will be over here. People can buy over here, and orders will be here. This is a shoe that is just plated. Then I have a hopper, and the system is not that hard to make. It's just a simple system. So we just have a vault with a packager and a stock link. Stock link is linked to the stock ticket over here. It will just drop the package because I don't want to do individual items, because that can clog and take a long time to put on the depot. So I'm gonna do packages. But I need to set some prices really soon. But I first want to make a warehouse. So I'm gonna do that now. Let's go. So the warehouse is done. I cleared this area out a little time ago for the train station over here. And I also made that like little mountain from the start of the server that everyone liked into a cool floating island. It adds a lot because I didn't want to delete it, but I needed like a lot of space also for like other people, so other people also have space for like a warehouse. I have quite a big warehouse because why not? So the train station will be over here. Purple is working on that at the moment. He will build it today or tomorrow for me. And here will be the cargo area. I'm gonna look which track I'm gonna take. Maybe like the track closest by to my warehouse. So I can just import it with, I think, belts I wanna do. Something like that. So it's just a big warehouse with some decorations on the outside. Max Industries warehouses. And they have like a lot of space for like vaults and stuff. Okay, so I now want to make a little system. So if my like shop doesn't have enough iron, it will ask for more iron. So what I'm gonna do is we need a bee port. Do I have one? I don't have too many, but I can make a lot, so that's good. I think 8 is enough. So it will bring that to there, and then we need a packager. Okay, I'm gonna go to my base and get some of that stuff. Just need some packages and stuff. If you haven't watched the last episode, the end fight, watch it. It's now on the screen. And I have installed a mod so I can disable the elytra. It bugs a little bit, but we can still fly like fast. Kinda like Iron Man or Superman, so I like it. Okay, let's get some stuff. Okay, let's make a vault over here. I had my shovel still on. So I'm gonna just kinda try this out. So we have our stock ticker, our packager, And we need a link that's linked to that. The B parts also need to be linked to that. Also the factory gauges. Okay. And if we go to our store now, I haven't tried this in creative yet. I hope this works. Can we do that? Does that work? Okay, and if we maybe take this over here and go back to our warehouse and put some iron in. Okay, wait. I think I got something working. The bee is now flying to my shop. I maybe need to like still change some stuff. But I think I got it working. I don't need to have the factory gauge on the B part, but I need to have it on the packager. The B part is like kind of the same as the... how do you name it? It's kind of the same as the procs. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna delete it for now because I need to, I think, have a upper. Oh yeah, I need a smart chute. And a filter because the bees go in. So I need to have a filter to not allow, so not allow those. Okay, why is it not sending like more? Does it need to be loaded in? Okay, I don't know what's now happening. Fostex. Why is it sending? Is it because it isn't loaded in, or? Oh, I see. I see now. There isn't enough iron in my... I think I now need to load my shop again. So it asks for that amount, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna test this out in creative because it worked, but now it doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna check it out in creative. Okay, so I got the system over here that's working. So I need to set this really high. It's maybe a chunk loading thing, so I maybe need to chunk load spawn, and I was maybe already thinking of doing that. Okay, it works like so it needs to work. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just add a chunk loader at spawn. Okay, with the chunk loader over there, it works. So my bees come and its stuff comes out. Oh, I love that so much. Okay, that's good. So that works. Nice. Okay, so my delivery system from my warehouse to this works. Only I need to wait on purple to make the train station, so that will like take some time. But we can configure our shop already and put in some stuff in our warehouse already. So we have our first shop done. But I now need to make the delivery system from my mega base that's not done yet, slash my normal base, but I need to wait on purple to finish the station. So I need to wait when purple's done, so let's wait.
6 hours later, 3 days later, several days later, 6 months later, one extremely annoying shift later.
Okay, I see purple is done with the train station itself and he still needs to work on the cargo area. But what we can do, I can already like connect my tracks to the train station, I guess. So I'm gonna do that. Now, let's go. Okay, our track to the station and a little roundabout is done. And I still need to wait on purple to make this, so let's wait.
6 hours later, 3 days later, several days later, 6 months later, 3 days later. One extremely annoying shift later.
Okay, we need to design a system to offload and load our stuff. So what I would like to do is something like this. I already made a train. Let's see, train max. This is a design from someone else, but I needed to modify it. It's a design that's now on screen and the link will also be in the description. But I added these instead of some bits, and I also added this at the back sides. But the overall design looked great, but I changed like a little bit of details around it. So that's the locomotive I'm gonna use. And then I need to have like some other bits. And then a carriage I guess, over here. Maybe a little bit closer. With a vault on it. Maybe let's do a red vault. Can we make it a full vault? Nice. We also need to make it like this one. I think I'm gonna use this like version. Is it like a way to do that? Okay, it takes some time to like do. So what is created over here? They added some chutes. Maybe I should move these ones one back. And also let this one move it one back. Like so. Then we can add the chutes for detailing. Then we can... Let's see... That's a stair. Like so. Oh, this fits so well. Okay, I'm gonna finish this carriage so we can test and make our docks. Okay, I think it's done. I only need to super glue it together. So I just need to do it like so because we have blocks that are. So, okay, let's see. It's everything on here, connected. I think. Okay, I wanna assemble it. And this will be the loading dock on the server. Just wanna first try and make something. I already put a interface on there. Okay, everything is connected. So let's delete that. And maybe write a bit back, I guess. Because I need to put in a new station. So this will be the end of the station. So let's say this is underground. It doesn't really work really well, but next dock station 1. So I saw a video. Someone did it on a really cool. So I saw a video and someone did a really cool thing of doing this. Wait, I need to remember how it was. I think it was a observer. Because this will take. Then an observer. That has a link. Like so. Then I will use my pickaxe as a frequency. Then maybe a like depot, because depot dock. So the train will come in. So the train will come in. It will send something and will send a redstone pulse. It was only a pulse. It needs to. Okay. So what we need a way, because I don't want to have like a thing that's always like so. It doesn't look nice, I guess. I think it was maybe on the Just Great SMP Season 1, I guess. So someone had a pole over here. And that pole would just stay like so. But if the train goes in the train station, the pole will rotate until it's over here. We kinda need a interface. Like so. That's what we need in this position. So, what I want... I need some metal girders. Let's guide this. In the side, didn't know. Maybe something like this. Bit like, well, I guess. Just wanna first try this out and see how this movement works. And then do like the fully offloading stuff. So super glue, like this. This too. Then I want a bearing. Just a mechanical bearing. The ground is not the best for it at the moment. Then I needed a block, sequence gear shift, and a button, and maybe a creative motor for now. So to turn 90 degrees, wait for new turn, and then turn by angle, other side. So if it gets another pull, let's change these directions, so it will go that way. Okay, I think I have found something. Cool. Okay, what I want now is a link and a redstone Not that. A crate item. What is it a pulse repeater? But let's do it in this. So it needs to wait, let's say 5 seconds. So I wanna grab my pickaxe and the depot, like so. Go over here, go to the station. Oh yeah, it's bugged at the moment. First need to give it a redstone pulse again. So my train comes in, it waits a few seconds. I should lower that. And they will be offloading. My train goes away, it will reload, but it will go in the other direction. Okay, I need to set it a little bit faster. Maybe like 2 ticks. I don't even know if we need that. I think it's fast enough. And we go away. It goes away. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's fixed. So now we can design the way that we want this to actually go. Can we do this with the packager? Because in the system they use depots, but I want to use vaults because I like vaults a little bit better than depots because... So we need not a repackager, but a packager on this. As you cannot... Oh, can we do it with like a chute and a fan, I guess? Maybe like 1 up. Still 1 up because you need to have a belt. So a fan that's pulling that. A shaft over there. That makes it a little bit more complicated though. Can we use industrial iron on? Yes, okay, that's good. Then we need an endless a funnel like that. Can we do like a chain conveyor like so? Chain. Do we have a chain connection? No, we can't do it. Oh, that would be really cool. Oh, that's sad that we can't do that. Do we have industrial iron like these? I think we should do a belt, I guess, for this. Yeah, blade it. I want to try this first. It's blowing now. Okay, we need to have like a gearbox. So sad that we can maybe add like some cogs in here just to make this a little bit cooler. So that looks kind of bad. I think we could do something with that. Well, if there is stuff in here, which we can do. Oh, it goes up. It should go up. There's something. Oh, that works. Can we still add industrial iron to this? Okay, it's just it works. Okay, that's good. So we can still have it like that. Okay, we have our unloading system then. Let's do this. So what I kinda wanted, because we are gonna have packages, is we have our gun here. Like this. So I want to have like a fork. Maybe for now a normal fork with a funnel. Can we do it like so? Oh yes we can. And we can do something like this I hope. So we can do a belt, or should we do this? I think both sides looks better I guess. And then also add cogs on hashes to make it a little bit cooler. Can we then do like these? Not gonna lie, I like this. I do. Maybe not that low, but something like this, I guess. Okay, not gonna lie. That's sick. Maybe you need to change this so it's something like this. Cool. I kinda like this. So then we have like the other poles over here. But do they get broken when destroyed? I guess we don't even need this. Because we will power them with like the other stuff. So I think I like that better. Just because. Because you can like power. Oh no, I need to. No, sorry, I need to. Because we can't give them power. Kinda forgot about it. Let's do a block over there. Can we maybe do. Just trying to make something cool over here. I think that's cooler. We have like. Ooh. I kinda like that. Maybe we can do for this side. This. I know. I think we can do something like this. Yeah. Then we can maybe add like a gearbox in there. It also will be spinning. That's cool. It will need some like faster power, so this is like a power source. And to make like this. And then a packager. Where is it? You know, I just need a frag to be honest. in a vault. So we can test this out. This is like the address the packages have. So we will be riding away and... Oh no, I need to first glue it. Totally forgot about gluing that. Super glue. To like fully glue this before I forget, and then this whole thing just breaks. I kind of like it. It's not the same as the Just Create has, but oh no. Okay, we need to maybe do this first. Oh, it's already connected. Yeah, that doesn't work on those, so we need to like replace those, but only like the ends work. Okay. Now we can ride away. The chain. We don't need to glue the... Wait, can't the chain work? Did I glue the chain? Okay, wait, let's just glue it normally, I guess. Oh yeah, the chain is broken. Okay, I'm gonna figure something out. Okay, so... The chain conveyor can't be connected by this. It can't. So, that's kinda sad. I don't know if this is gonna work then. I don't know if that's gonna work. I would really like that. This is the difference. Yeah, that will just break. That's sad. I wanted a diagonal thing over there. So this needs to be something else then. We could maybe do like something like so. This doesn't need to be connected. That can be connected. We also forgot about this one. And then also that funnel over here. Okay, for some reason that gets deleted. Why? Oh, it's maybe because of that contraption. Okay, so let's do a shard for that one then. And do it a little bit, but sneaky change it a little bit. But it looks just kind of the same. So I still need to chain over here, so it gets power. And its chain stays. Okay, let's try this again, but first we need to drive a bit out. That way I can try and see, is it on a full block? Yes. Interface. It's connecting. And a shoot with a fall. Oh, we can just do... We just need to make some packages. So packager, sign, button, a vault, a hatch, so we can put some stuff in, like cobblestone. I need to add that. Slash give max games. Cobblestone. Oh, that's all the cobblestone, okay. That you can see in there. And the last one. So we can try this out, I guess. Or we can literally just do that, I guess. So, we are loaded with packages. So if we drive away, come to our station at spawn, that thing will rotate. It will hopefully start to collect our packages. It's going in the wrong direction. There are our packages. Oh, and they get loaded. Oh, I like this so much. Maybe the bigger ones are cooler over here. Yes, I think they are. Maybe like a smaller cog wheel over here. Because that's an exposed. Yeah, I think I like that. Yes, I do. That's cool. So we now offloaded all of our packages into over here. And they will go to our warehouse. Get unpacked in our warehouse. Like, this is our warehouse. Let's just say this is our warehouse. They will just be unloaded. Maybe what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have like one vault that's gonna collect the packages, and then like multiple belts going into my storage system, maybe? Gonna take a look for that, but I still need to decide on that. What it should be gone. But I really like this. It's really cool. So I wanna delete this, make it take a little bit longer so I can make a schematic of this and use this in the server, I guess. So let's go back to the server and build this terrain and build this system. Let's go. So I made the food track for our depot station, and I talked with Purple about the unloading system and I can build it. He really liked it, but he wanted to finish his video and he left me with the unloading system. So I will do that. So this is my train and this is the unloading dock. So I want to make 3 of those. And the other 3 lanes will be for like other services people want to use. if they want to. If people don't want another system, I will just put like 3 extra because it don't cost a lot. And I will build my train in a little replay now. So I'm gonna do some replays. I need to get some stuff. So let's do some replays and let's finish this video. Let's go. Okay, this is done. So the system works and I have a loop in. And I also connected it to my warehouse. The power is under there. I maybe need to change that a little bit, but for now, that's good. Okay, I hope it's now working. There were some obstacles, so that seems to be good. Going to the cargo area. Going to 1. Stopping at the station. Cargo goes on. Did I not change this? Oh, I didn't change the one. Oh, for God's sake. So, I place it one wrong, so it should be over here. Like so. And then the train station. Spawn cargo T2, T1. Sometimes I hate myself. But okay. So, let's go back into the train. Go to... No... Don't go... Oh, I sometimes hate this so much. Okay. Yes. Okay, once I have set this up and it's working fine, that will be good, but we will see. So first to my mega base. Okay, it's doing okay. Okay, I got good out because that second seat isn't prefixed. That's a station. Wait, needs to wait 5 seconds. Why does he go backwards? Why? Okay, he is not going into reverse or going backwards. He's doing what he's asked to do. I still want him to stop at my spawn station, just a quick little break. I don't like that the smoke goes to... Oh, maybe it's only when it's a contraption I'm waiting. Then it comes over here. Okay, that's great. So I think this whole track over here is... I think the trains are not gonna use it. Because going back to the spawn station is smarter. So what we can actually do... Can we maybe, like, stop this? Because I want them to go, like, all the way over there because I don't want... me to have the thing about changing that. And also it will clear a little bit up over here. And I still want the trains to go around that side. It looks a little bit cleaner. It will also, because if people are having like trains go from the spawn station or from the bases to the spawn station, which I will be doing just for fun, that will kind of change like everything. So I don't really want that. Okay, so that's going good. This will go just back to our mega base. Nice. I love that. I really like that train. You can also see it on the Excel map. I really like it. So, if you liked this episode of me making this docking station, making this route, and making my first shop over there, just like the video and subscribe. If you have a question for me, let me know in the comments. I read and comment to all of your comments. If you want to look at another creator, all the links will be in the description. The mod pack page will also be in the description. I hope it's online by now. And also watch the full series. The link will be now on screen. And also watch last episode. So I want to say thank you for watching and bye. Bye. Bye bye.